What is going on, guys? CWpoke here, back with another episode of 2015 VGC Nationals Battle Spot practice thing. Still don't have an official title, but basically this is where I face someone on Battle Spot in VGC 2015 rules in practice of the upcoming US Nationals Championship. So without further ado, I will still be using the same team as I did in the last episode, and I think I will use them for one more episode, and then I'll be able to switch to a more modern team that I've been using, because I have a lot of new teams that I've been practicing with. But yeah, so let's get on with it and start our match of the day. Yes, I am ready to challenge. Thank you. Let's go. Music 7. I don't know what Music 7 is, but we're going to do it this time. I'm sick of Zinnia's theme. I use it every time I battle. Alright, so yeah, if you guys did not see the last episode, this team is the one I used in the St. Louis Regionals in the winter, so a few months ago, as we find Danny Boy from Virginia with a rating of 15-16, as he's got a team of Gengar, Conkeldurr, Tyranitar, Azumarill, Camerupt, and Aegislash. So a very scary team here, very interesting one. It almost looks like it's dedicated Trick Room, and Gengar's the Trick Room setter, which isn't out of the picture. It has happened before. There have been some very well-established players using Gengar as a Trick Room setter. Now, I'm assuming the Camerupt is Mega. It's very rare to see a non-Mega Camerupt. In fact, I don't think you'll really ever see one. And everything else just screams Trick Room as well. Now, the Tyranitar possibly could not be in the Trick Room mode. It could be a fast one. Scarf Tyranitar is very popular, but I'm going to assume it's a slow set. So anyways, I'm going to assume that this Gengar does indeed have Trick Room. Otherwise, his team is just extremely slow. So with that said, I'm going to lead off with... I will go with Thundurus because he can taunt right away. And it looks like he doesn't have any fake out leads or follow me users to get rid of that. And then, I would say Gengar because then I can get a super effective Shadow Ball, but I'm wondering if he's going to lead with Tyranitar up at front. In which case, I kind of want to lead out with Suicune. And I think I'll do that. I'll go with Suicune. And I want to keep Suicune in case he has that Camerupt in the back. And I think maybe Heatran should be good here, especially get rid of that Aegislash, Camerupt, and the Tyranitar, and then I'm still kind of weak to Azumarill, so I think I'll go with Venusaur here. So it looks like we'll lead Thundurus, Suicune, and then in the back we will have Heatran and Venusaur. So hopefully we can prevent Trick Room from going up, because otherwise we'll be in a very sticky situation. So without further ado, let's go. Let's do this. Alright, as theme 7 is... what is that one? I believe that is a Hoenn theme. It might be the main Legendaries theme. I'm not sure. But he does lead Gengar Tyranitar, so we got that right. Ooh, shiny Tyranitar. Okay, so... what to do here? What to do here? Now, the Gengar could be sashed, but he has Stand Up, so I'm not too worried about the sash being a threat. So I kind of want to go straight for the taunt onto the Gengar. And then I'm guessing just a Scald on the Tyranitar, just trying to whittle that down. And now that I think about it, Tyranitar, or Terrakion probably would have been a very good pick here. But that's okay, because we also want the Water type for Camerupt, just in case. So I'm going to taunt the Gengar. He's probably going to predict this and go for an attacking move or something else, but I don't want to risk letting him set up a Trick Room. So I'm going to go for that, and then I'm also going to go for the Scald onto the Tyranitar, as I don't believe anything will really want to take a Scald. So let's go with it. So I go for the taunt. He doesn't protect or switch out, so Gengar falls for it. Gengar goes for the Shadow Ball, so he does go straight for an attack. But that's okay, as it does a good amount to Suicune, so we kind of want to preserve Suicune here, just in case Camerupt is in the back. Scald does a little bit of damage, but oh, it gets the burn. That's very nice, as he presumably goes for the Rock Slide. But it's weakness policy. I should have thought about that. I was wondering if it wasn't going to be a Mega or a Scarf, what item would it have been using? And I guess that would definitely be a weakness policy, as I do hang on after a critical hit. Super effective, plus I guess it's neutral after a burn. Rock Slide. So Thunder's hanging in there. That's really good. As now, I guess he's probably going to go for another, Shadow Ball and Rock Slide, as I see no reason for him not to. So I kind of want to paralyze the Gengar. Let me see what I have in the back again. Heatran and Venusaur. I guess Suicune can go down because if he doesn't get Trick Room up, then I can still probably win, I think, with an Earth Power and a Giga Drain combo onto a Camerupt. So I think I should still be safe there, although the water is a lot more reassuring getting that ×4 weakness. I think I'm going to paralyze the Gengar and just kind of slow him down for now. And then maybe go for a Tailwind? No. I'll go for a Scald as well onto the Gengar. Probably not the best play I can make, but I am still kind of working on thinking about the turns and the amount of time. Still trying to not rush my moves too much, but at the same time, you can't take your time too much. As he goes for the Thunderous, which is really good. Suicune not going to be taking unnecessary damage, but let's see what the Tyranitar goes for. I guess probably... Oh, he goes for Crunch, okay. So that's going to be nice because I have Rocky Helmet. So that's going to do a decent amount, but Rocky Helmet's going to take some damage off of him, as well as the burn damage. Okay, so I think we're in a pretty good spot here. Since I outspeed, I think I'm going to switch into Heatran, and then I can get a Heat Wave off, and then followed by a Scald, or maybe a Tailwind. Maybe a Tailwind would be a... No, there's no need to Tailwind. He's got nothing but slow Pokemon on the field now, besides that Gengar, which is paralyzed. Maybe I want to switch out into Venusaur. I want to get a substitute up with Heatran if I could, but I don't think I'll be able to. Okay, maybe I'll go into Heatran. I think maybe I'll switch out into switch Suicune out into Venusaur, but I don't think I want to do that either. I don't want Venusaur taking any damage if it doesn't have to. I think I might be a little too worried about this Camerupt, and I probably should just play a little bit more offensively. I might be playing a little too defensively, and that might put me in a bad spot. So I'm going to Scald the Tyranitar. In case Heat Wave misses one of them, hopefully it doesn't miss the Gengar. Okay, he withdraws Gengar, so something here is going to be taking a Heat Wave. Probably a Azumarill, yeah. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Ooh, shiny. Looks good. So now I do kind of wish I did switch out, and I should have Earth Powered. I could have done that too as an option, but it's okay. Maybe he might get burned from this Heat Wave. Probably not, but we'll see what happens here. As he avoids. Okay, so not the best, not the most ideal turn there, but it's alright. We've just got to prevent him from getting a Belly Drum up, because I'm going to assume it's a Belly Drum. Ooh. Okay, this is a very tricky spot now. Huh. Okay, well, at first I was thinking he could Aqua Jet and Mach Punch the Heatran. Both super effective priority hits here. But the Suicune can also go down to either one of them most likely. I would assume an Aqua Jet could still KO as well. I don't think he's going to Belly Drum here. He needs to stay on the offensive to stay in this match, I think. He could predict somehow and get that Belly Drum off and then be in a very good spot. If only I had Venusaur out right now, I'd be really good. So luckily he doesn't have Camerupt in, so I might as well sack Suicune. I'm thinking about going for the Protect here. I'm thinking about it. But I almost want to substitute. I think I'll substitute because he could predict that and go for the Belly Drum. Yeah, I'll go for it. Gotta make bold plays here. And I will Scald the Conkeldurr. That was probably not a good play, but I ran out of time. He goes for the Mach Punch onto Suicune. That is good. If he went onto Heatran, that would have been bad. As he also takes Rocky Helmet damage, which is always going to help. So let's substitute. He does an Aqua Jet. Does he go for the Belly Drum? He goes for the Waterfall. Okay, so he might be Banded instead. Unless... Unless he knew that you know, an Aqua Jet probably wouldn't have KO'd. In which case he wanted to get, you know, that extra damage off. Because Waterfall, I would assume, would OHKO a Heatran. It's pretty powerful, so... I'm going to get that Leftovers, which is nice. Going to restore close back to my full HP. So now this is a very tricky situation. I do still have a Protect, which is good. It is nice that I subbed there. If I'm not mistaken, Venusaur can pretty much handle these guys on his own. Conkeldurr can't do a whole lot to him, I believe. So here I'm thinking we might see... I kind of want to go for the Protect here. I'm thinking, you know, there's a chance he may think I don't have Protect. Which, you know, is probably unlikely. Most Heatrans carry it. But he didn't see me go for it yet, so we might try and double up into it now with an Aqua Jet and a Mach Punch. Either way, I don't think he's going to double target Venusaur. That wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. So, I think I'm going to just straight up Giga Drain the Azumarill. I think that's the safest play here. I just really do not want him trying to set up a Belly Drum if he tries to go for that. That could easily be game if I do not play around that properly. Now let's see. So I get the Mega Evolution, go for the Protect. Now what does he go for here? Okay, so he doesn't go for either, you know, fast moves, priority moves. He goes for the Waterfall into Heatran and the Ice Punch onto Mega Venusaur. Hopefully this doesn't freeze. As it doesn't. Okay, good. So unfortunately, Sandstorm subsides there. That would have been nice because I think that could have taken out Azumarill. I'm not 100% sure, but that's alright because... Well, see, now I think he will go for the double target onto Heatran. I think he'll finally do it this turn. So, my opponent playing around that very well. I think I'm just going to go for a Heat Wave. And then... I sort of want to Leech Seed the Conkeldurr to just slowly chip away at it throughout these next turns, but at the same time, would a Sludge Bomb just start chipping away at it even faster? It could be an Assault Vest set. So what I think I'll do is, I think I'll go for the Leech Seed. That way I can get some recovery as well. He withdraws the Azumarill, so this is good because Gengar's going to be taking a Heat Wave. And that should kill it if it connects. So Leech Seed connects, which is great. So now I'm going to be getting some health back, which is good. And he can't switch if this Heat Wave connects, which it does. Now hopefully no burn onto the Conkeldurr though. We don't want it to be burnt because of Guts, presumably. He could be Iron Fist, but probably Guts. As he goes for the Drain Punch onto Heatran, that's going to do a lot of damage if not take me out. Oh, as I live with 1 HP. Oh my goodness, my team is coming through right now with the HP EVs and the defensive ones as well. This team is very defensive, which can be a great thing and a terrible thing at the same time. So the defensive EV is definitely playing out right now. I haven't missed any damage ranges either, so you know, missing out on some offense, not doing too much damage there either. Now this is good because he can't really Drain Punch me for any major health back this time, because he did take a lot of health back and he gained a lot of it back from that Drain Punch, so it's kind of a wasted attack. But we got rid of the Gengar, which is good. No worries about any Trick Room shenanigans, which I really think is what he had going on there. I just think he was definitely smart enough to see the obvious taunt coming, and he played around that, which is very good. So I'm going to Protect here, just to buy some time. Try and leave, Now, is he going to Protect with Azumarill? Because I don't want to leave myself sitting out in the open right now. I'm just really scared of Ice Punch getting a freeze. That could easily change this game around. But it's okay. I think we'll go straight for the Giga Drain. Not worry too much about hacks. We'll go for the Protect just to buy some time. I think he's going to go for a priority here. As he goes for the Aqua Jet onto Heatran. Yeah, so he's just trying to get rid of that Heatran. As the Giga Drain connects, we'll take out the Azumarill. And now it's just 2 against 1, and I have a Leech Seed already off, so this Conkeldurr is going to keep on losing health. Drain Punch probably will not do enough to Mega Venusaur to outdo the Leech Seed damage, as well as the upcoming Giga Drains. Okay, yeah, so he is getting some good health back. But fortunately, I think this is my game to win here. So, Looks like Mega Venusaur is doing its job flawlessly. The reason why I love Mega Venusaur is it just stays around. It can just wall so many Pokemon so well. Okay, so here we'll go for the Earth Power onto the Conkeldurr as well as the Sludge Bomb. I'd rather do more damage here. Not too worried about him. Yeah, okay, yeah, he just forfeits, so he understands that Mega Venusaur will not be going down anytime soon. As that is the game for today. So a pretty clean win. Looks like the leads paid off really well. Looks like the predictions as well onto what he would lead with worked out very well. And it was a very solid match. So yeah, that was just Mega Venusaur putting in more work, being bulky as ever, and really all of my team being bulky as ever. The Thunder surviving was really nice, just to get that extra turn off. And Heatran living just to make sure he was still a target later on really helped out. Suicune did its job very well too, and Mega Venusaur, as always, just doesn't go away. So that was it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that match. I will be back in the next upcoming days with some more videos of, I think just for now it'll be more VGC, but I do want to bring back Disney Infinity next week. I will be done with my vacation, so I'll be able to record other games, because I can only record Pokemon right now. And I can't stream because the internet is just too bad. I tried it. If you guys saw my shiny video, it was terrible. It was like 5 frames in a 5-minute video. So I don't want to do that again. I'll wait until I get back with good internet. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will stop rambling and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.